How are you? I gotta turn on my lights. And today was garbage day. It is garbage day. I'm taking out the garbage. I have to go do some laundry. And let me turn this on. So I thought, let me jump on for 10 or 15 minutes before I get my day started. Just say hello. So yesterday was Indigenous Peoples Day, and I popped on a live, and hold on, I got my light here. And as it always turns out, I start off nice and calm, and then actually let me move this over a little bit because I'm going to look for some. It's time for me to buy another heated blanket, and I need to buy a dustpan. So I have a heated blanket, but it's kind of old. So anyway, how are you? It's Tuesday. I have work to do. I'm going to be looking over my computer so I can continue. I'm trying to decide, what color do I want? Let's see. Let me see if I can show this. So this is not sponsored or anything, but I already have 3 of these blankets. They're not like the super best because I don't exactly like the texture, but I always put something underneath it. Of course, not sponsored. So I have a brown one. I have a red one. Well, it's actually burgundy. Oh, wait. Maybe if I turn it. Okay. Burgundy. My son has a burgundy. My older son has a burgundy. And then my younger son has this dark purple one. And so I'm trying to figure out, let's see. Let me turn it over here a little bit so you can see. So I'm trying to decide, do I want this green one or pink? I was kind of thinking maybe this dark green one. The lavender is nice. I don't know, I think I might go with pink. Pink is my favorite color. Blue is also the light blue. Anyway, so that's what I'm trying to decide. Which color do I want to get? I also have navy, which is kind of nice. Here, I'll turn it back around. So there's the navy. Hi, Edgeman. So I'm just trying to decide which one of these blankets. There's the pink. I think I'm going to go with pink. I don't know. I'm not 100% convinced, but I want to order it right away, so I'll get it by tomorrow. I guess my 2 ones that I'm really trying to decide is between this green one or the pink. I'm going to go ahead with the pink. I'm good, May. Go with the pink? Okay, cool. I'll go with the pink. And I'm going to get a twin. They're really nice. Well, like I said, I kind of don't like that. Well, actually, I don't like that fleecy, like my younger son, he's so funny. He calls it toenail ripping out material because it's so like your toes get snagged on it. But anyway, like I said, I always put a sheet or something, another blanket. I never put it like directly against my body because first of all, it's too hot and it's just like, I hate that feeling. But I love the toasted bed. This morning I was laying in there like, it's so hard to get out of the bed because it's so cozy and toasted, and then the outside world is cold. But anyway, so how are you guys? Hi, Chase Cash. So anyway, I'm not really like here. Hi, Jason Jones. I'm not even here for like any particular reason. I thought, let me just pop on and say hi while I'm doing these things. I have a lot of work to do, which I'm glad about. I have So my one client, she recommended a 21 Savage. Isn't that like a super old band? Am I sick? What are you talking about? Anyway, so this one of my clients recommended someone else to me, and they want a website like a one-page simple. You see that right there? Hold on, let me just turn this on so I can see a little better. One sec. Looking past my phone. Hi guys. So anyway, sorry. So one of my clients recommended me to other clients. Oh yeah, I forgot to say my disclaimer. Hello everybody, thank you for being here. This is a safe space for LGBTQIA+. This is not a safe space for hateful people, for racist people, for misogyny, for transphobia, homophobia, MAGA, or any of those. Fuck you, get out the fuck off my stream or I will yeet you. I have a policy which is ignore, yeet, and delete. Cause fuck you. I don't tell people what state I'm in, but I'm in the Northeast Coast. So if you make it clear that you are yeetable, hateful, hi AB Soto. Thank you so much. My brother just My brother just sent me a middle finger emoji. That's right. It's the all-inclusive pride flag, intersex, trans, all people of color, and LGBTQ plus. You know what, Kevin? I don't eat breakfast, to be honest. I've never been a breakfast eater. I don't really get hungry until later. Thank you, AB Soto. When you're making our holiday sweaters, babe, what do you mean, Bo Wilkerson? Waffles or pancakes, Mage Gator? Yay! Waffles or pancakes, it's really mood dependent. First of all, I'm vegan, so that really limits me because you can buy waffles in the freezer section that are vegan, but you know, frozen waffles aren't always the best. Okay, so again, if you make it clear that you are a hateful person, yeah, what about Lil Nas X? And, ooh, look at these pieces of garbage getting on my chat. 1 second, please. I had to hack up a hairball for those gross people. I love her. Swear, girl. Where did you get it? I like Pinky. I love your room. I don't exactly understand what you're saying, but thank you. Her swear, girl. Anyway, I was looking for a dustpan. Why is it so hard to get a good dustpan, you know? I need a large one. Not too big, but I have this like tiny little frickin' dustpan. Anyway, was I saying something? I thought I was saying something. I got distracted by the comments. Your sweater? Oh, it's a sweatshirt, actually. It's from the Gap. I have a couple more. I actually had like cut the neck because it was like and I made like a bigger collar for one. So yeah, what about Lil Nas X, honey? Can you see it? I don't know where it is right now, to be honest. Look it up, babe. Anyway, I just wanted to pop on while I was looking for a couple things online and have a little chat with you guys. I know I was in the middle of saying something. Okay, this one says it's jumbo. And let's see, I'll show you what it looks like. This one says I can get it overnight. Again, none of this is sponsored or anything. I'm just like online shopping. That one looks pretty cute, I think. Let's see. So it's 13.2 inches. Okay, so it's this wide. That seems big. But the one that I have, let me see. Let me show you. I just put it right here. Of course, it's dirty because it's a dustpan. All right, so this is the tiny one that I have now. Let me see. I'm going to try to compare it. Okay, so it's not like too big. Alrighty. I'll do that. It's hard to get a good, so it says overnight, and I can get the blanket overnight. All right, add to cart. So do you know I'm really, what do you mean you're sick? What are you okay, so you're gonna get yeeted. So, okay, so anyway, now I'm gonna make my payment. So what are you guys up to today? Like, oh, I was saying, I started to say that one of my clients, I'm really glad I'm getting referrals. You know, that's such a great way to get clients. So one of my clients is good friends with somebody who has a company and he wants to start, well, he kind of he has the company, but he doesn't have a website. And he wants a simple website, like a one-page website. And I said, okay. I told him my rate, and they kind of begrudgingly agreed. And so the other client, I started working with her. I didn't even realize this. I had to go back into my bank account to see, like, when did she pay me the first time? You want me to play something that I can get, so I can get a copyright strike? Come on, think, Chase. Think about what you're saying. Why would I play a copyrighted song on my live stream so I could get blocked? Like, what sense does that make? You go play the damn song yourself, you know, if you want to hear it. What are you talking about? Anyway, okay, cool. Now I have a new dustpan arriving and my new blanket. The reason why I'm buying an additional blanket is because, so my son I have two sons. They each have one on their bed, and then I have one on my bed, and every single day, oh, I forgot I could turn this on. Every single day, I take it off the bed, and I also want to turn on my other lights. I take it off the bed, and I have to sit. I don't have to. Wait one sec. Okay. There, now I have all my lights on. These are not Christmas lights. They are festive lights that I have all year round. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to take you guys to the basement. It's kind of hard to talk in the basement. Ugh! I almost fell off the chair. It's hard to talk in the basement when I do laundry because, well, the connection gets a little iffy because I'm going to the basement, and then it's loud. Oops. It's loud. It's loud because I'm doing laundry. I think I have to water this plant as well. This is how I kind of get ready in the morning to start working. Is I look at this beautiful plant. This is called coxcomb. I just bought it. Isn't it pretty? Oh, it's dry. Dry as a bone. So let me water it. I'm all over the place. So I'm going to water it from here. So anyway, these two guys, they seem kind of nice, you know. And I got excited for a minute because they said that it was about trauma. And I was like, that's my specialty. Healing from trauma, dealing with trauma. But then it turned out that it's not that kind of trauma. It's like medical trauma. Like the painful shit. And I'm like, ugh. But anyway, oh, that's what I was saying. When I told them what my rate was, he was like, oh, well, I was talking to his good friend. That's my other client. And I guess she told him what she pays me. And it's $5 less an hour than what I told him. Oh, that's what I was saying. I went back to working for her in January. That's almost a whole goddamn year. But, and it's funny because at first I was like, kind of like nervous to my rate. But then I was like, why am I nervous? This is what I'm worth. This is what I get paid. This is what I have to get paid if I want to fucking earn a living. Like, I'm not doing this shit for fun or for free. See, the lighting down here is really bad. But it is what it is. So I told him my rate. And when he was like, oh, well, you know, she told me what she pays you. And I was like, yeah, well, my rate went up. And I don't know. It's like when I started to tell them, I just felt really confident. And the other thing is, like, I'm really busy and I have a lot of, both of my sons said these look edible. And I was like, you know, some kids have died from eating these shits. But anyway, so I was just like, well, I said, you know, I said, I typically don't choose to work with clients who are, you like the way I talk? Thank you, Control. What is what, AB? What is this channel about? It's about healing from trauma and manifesting the things that you want in your life and up-leveling yourself. And then I also love to yeet MAGA fascist racist pigs. It's my little pastime. Yeet, 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 yeet. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Like I like to say, kumbaya, fuck you. All one except for y'all motherfuckers. When you want to take people's rights away, that ain't the same as an opinion. It's a whole fucking way. Anyway, so I was like, you know what? I said I found that trying to work with clients who want to penny pinch their rate and the hours, it doesn't typically, you know, it doesn't really go well. So I try not to work with people who, you know, can't pay. You can't pay, then you can't play. Pay to play, motherfucker. And they were like, oh, no, you know. So anyway, then they were also like, so it was literally Friday at like 3:00 when we had our meeting. And they were like, well, when can you start? And I'm like, well, when are you going to send me the information I need in order to get started? So I said, well, you know, I could do it in about like 5 business days. And then kumbaya, motherfuckers, is right. And then, you know, so I was like, well, I could start. First I was like, well, I could have something to you by next Friday. But then I was like, wait, actually, let me restate that. I can have something to you within 5 business days of when you send me the things I need in order to start. So I'm not going to say by Friday and then you send shit to me on Wednesday. Like, that's just not going to happen. So they were a little like, they were trying to push back and I was pushing right back. And I was like, well, when you send me what I need, he said he's working on a PowerPoint. And then yesterday I put together like an outline of, this lighting is so bad. I put together an outline of the basic things, like the text that I would need to be able to start, you know, putting their website together. They don't even have a fucking logo or nothing. It's so dusty. Woo, that's nasty. I call this the dungeon. I don't own this house, so it's not my job to clean the fucking ceiling down here. But anyway, so, and then at one point he's like, well, if I send this stuff to you over the weekend, can you have it by Monday? And I was like, no, sir. No, ma'am. I said, I have other clients and I have other commitments. I can't just bump them out. So, you know, but it's funny because I was like, at first I felt nervous, but then I just had the confidence, like, I'm not begging you. I don't need you. I'm not over here. You're the ones reaching out to me. Oh, and I even said to them, said, you know that phrase, if you want it fast and cheap, it's not going to be good. If you want it good and cheap, it's not going to be fast. If you want it, I always stumble with that. If you want it fast and cheap, it won't be good. If you want it good and cheap, it won't be fast. If you want it fast and good, it won't be cheap. Did I say it right? But, you know, I didn't say all of that, but I was like, you know that saying, if you want it fast and cheap, it won't be good, or something like that. So then Monday came. Oh no, over the weekend he sent me something. Like he has a domain name, but he wasn't even sure like where he bought it from. Okay, there. And I got my load going, load of laundry. Took out the garbage. So anyway, I wrote back and I was like, okay, well, I need the PowerPoint, and I sent an outline of like what I would need from them to get it going. So yeah, I'm really glad that my client really likes me so much that she would recommend me to someone else. Now I like to go outside, get a fresh air, even though, I already went outside earlier when I drove the kids to school. Before I get started, actually, I should take a little brief walk. Last time, make sure I don't show anything weird. Take a little step outside. The last time I tried to go outside on a little walk, it disconnected from the live. My hair looks crazy. It's kind of cold and it was raining for like 3 days. So, yeah, because I'm not sitting at my desk. It's not as easy to ignore, yeet, and delete, y'all dumb motherfuckers. I have my one mod, Fishing Queen. She helped out a couple times. She's so sweet. And told her about my policy. Ignore, yeet, and delete, no second chances. Because I don't debate. All right, so let me eat this motherfucker. Okay. And fuck you, asshole. I literally just said it's not my ceiling to clean. I have enough issue and hard time cleaning my fucking apartment as it is. Why would I go clean somebody else's job to clean? Out of breath. I need to get into shape. Get into shape. Get out and vote. Anyway, yeah, so I've got the new clients that I'm waiting for them to send me some shit to work on. I've got my existing clients that I have work to do. So the lady who recommended me to her friend also has got me started in working with her daughter, her adult daughter, and that's been great in keeping me very busy. And please hold 1 second, you guys. Oh, I got to start winding down because, as I was saying, I have a bunch of clients to do work for. I have new clients gearing up, and then more on native. What's a native immigrant? You can't, like, that's an oxymoron, right? How can you be native and an immigrant? I don't think that's what you meant to say. Control. What did you mean to say? Because that don't make no kind of sense. Oh, I gotta put a new garbage bag in. Let me go get a garbage bag. Okay, you are useless and pointless and stupid. And let's see. Let me see what this motherfucker said. I'm deleting you because that's creepy as fuck. No white supremacist, motherfucker. Get off of my fucking channel. Let's see. Let me get a garbage bag. That's not a garbage bag. Ooh. Okay, garbage bag. Ooh. Oh my God. My stuff is falling apart. Oh shit. Let's see. 9:40. Let's see, I have another one of those clocks. 9:41. Let's see. Okay, whoops. 9:41. It's 73 degrees in my pantry. Okay, got my garbage bag to put in my garbage can. Got started this morning taking out the garbage. Well, no, actually, first thing, I took my kids to school, came home, took the garbage out, got a load of laundry together, went down to the dungeon to get the load of laundry started, swept up a little bit, ordered a new blanket. Oh, like I was saying, the reason I want the second blanket for myself is because I work all day and I love having the window open. Oh, the window open. And then, of course, it gets chilly. But then I have my heating blanket. And then the other thing is that I'm the type of person, Brody, who ignores yeets and delete my hair. Who ignore yeets and deletes racists. Are you racist? The only people that get mad that I yeet and delete them are, you're racist, I delete you. People who are not racist don't get mad about it. If you're misogynistic, I delete you. People who are not misogynistic are not mad about it. If you're xenophobic, I delete you. If you are sexually talking about shit, I delete you. If you ask stupid fucking questions that make it obvious you're a troll, I delete you. Why? Because this is a safe space for LGBTQ plus A or IA. And I don't validate nor debate with hateful people. I don't define for you what the fuck. If you want to know what it is, go look it up, bitch. What don't you delete? I don't delete people who are friendly. I don't delete people who are welcoming of all kinds of people, except racists, except misogynistics, except xenophobic people. Okay, so if you are offended by the fact that I'm going to fucking ignore you and delete you if you're a fucking fucktard asshole, then you are the problem. Guess what, fuckers? The people who are safe, they don't get mad. The people who are scum, you're the bitches crying. Me, 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 me. Oh my God, you're deleting my freedom of speech. No, bitch. What purse? You ask a stupid question, you will be yeeted and deleted. You will be removed for being a fucking fuck. You don't come to streams with feelings? Good for you. All right, you're gonna leave because I don't like you. This, are you talking about this? This is a magnet. This is a cool, super duper cool magnet. And this is a box of bad Band-Aids. Let's see. Can you see what it says? CVS Health. So I thought this was a super cute little box. See, it's such a cute little box. It's a metal box. And it has these Band-Aids that are cute, but they suck. Like they just suck. And then, if you're not weird, then you're really weird. So I really like this cute little thing. I just kept it because it's cute, you know. And then I was looking for somewhere to put my magnet. And I was like, oh my fucking God. It fits like perfectly. And I like to put it up on my stream. And this is a cute little thingy that I just put it on. I like to put it here because, first of all, it lets everybody who's safe know you're safe here. And it lets everybody who gets offended by this to immediately reveal themselves as the fucking scum that they are, so that I can yeet and delete you. Oh, by the way, I also yeet and delete, I forgot to mention, religious zealots. CVS shut down? What are you talking about? There's like 80 billion CVS's. So anyway, as I was saying, I ignore, yeet, and delete, and only those fucking bitches who are like, oh my God, I want the right to abuse you. Those are the people who get mad. The people who get mad about my policy are the people who are impacted negatively, because it's obvious that if you are an LGBTQIA, meaning also intersex and ally, you, like I just heard this really interesting and wonderful video yesterday. A man stitched a woman saying, if I go through a neighborhood with pride flags, I feel safe. If I go through a neighborhood with American flags, I feel unsafe. And then this man who Eri from My Hero Academia says, the people who get mad are just bitches, girl. You slay. Be yourself. They're just jealous. That's right. They're jealous that they can't express themselves. They're jealous they can't live their truth. They're jealous that they are locked into their small-minded, narrow, hateful little fucking world that they don't even want to be in. You're sorry you asked what, Brody? So anyway, the people who get mad, like I've said this maybe every stream now, only abusers get mad when you put up boundaries. And like yesterday, there was this stupid fucking dumb bitch who was like, oh, so you're just the same then. You're just the same as like the fascists, the MAGA fascists. So how did she word it? Something like, you know, the fact that I don't know exactly what she said verbatim, but essentially it was like, because I want to yeet and delete, because I do yeet and delete people off my stream who are unsafe, dangerous, hateful people, that I am like the same as snatching an innocent person, kidnapping an innocent person off of the street and throwing them in a gulag. Like, that's the same. Like, wow. So Japneet, I'm not understanding. What do you have? What are you trying to say, dude? And it's just such a ridiculous, you know, the double standard that has to exist at the first speck of that belief system is that somehow you put yourself, like, those people, they have a double standard where they are above whoever else that they don't like, whether it's, oh, you know, you're saying full support, thank you, like, whatever it is, you know, whatever reason that you feel that you have, absolutely, their words, their opinions, their hate, their intention and desire to take human rights away from other individuals because they don't like the way those people live or they don't agree. Good morning, Mr. Possessive. Nice to see you again. Can you send me $40? My chat is open and you can send me money. Yes, you can. Law and order from a felon who is doing crimes? I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. That's what I'm saying, the double standard. Like, he can be a felon, he can rape women, he can rape children, he can steal, he can lie, he can cheat, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. But you know, law and order. Law and order. We expect you to do everything right by the book, but we get to lie, cheat, steal, rob, kill, anything. What was iconic? I'm not here to debate, you stupid fucking fuck bitch. I'm not high. Did I say I was here to debate, or did I say I will yeet you, you fucking bitch? I'm not here to debate. I know you fucking lying. I know. They can be mean because they will be ignored, yeeted, and deleted. Unfortunately, sometimes I do engage with some of them. Jesus Christ will take you right now. It's actually kind of fun for me to delete fucking assholes because I can't stand them. They are so disgusting. You love my decor? Thank you. Mental health is important. And if you're here to contribute to it, great. If you're here, so that guy I just yeeted was like, oh, so you don't let other people say their opinion? Isn't so again, it's only the fucking hateful people who think that their desire and intention to strip people of rights, to strip people of bodily autonomy, to strip people of health care, to strip people of the right to live, to pursue happiness, to work. Hi, Chase King. That it's the same thing as saying, I don't debate racists. Why would I debate somebody? That was my chair, by the way. Why would I debate somebody who I'm not interested in changing your mind? I'm not interested in trying to prove my point to you. What? No, people don't debate when a fucking idiot who has nothing to say. There's literally no way I could debate you because you don't care about logic. You don't care about the truth. You don't care about right and wrong. You don't care about other human beings. You only care about what the fuck you think and what you want, which is to be a white nationalist supremacist who fucking, you know, harms other people because you don't like brown people, you don't like people who speak Spanish, you don't like black people, you don't like whatever the fuck it is you think. And if you're like, no, that's not it, then why the fuck are you voting for them? Why are you fucking siding with them? Why the fuck are you being part of them? Why are you getting on my live stream where I'm clearly telling you you're not fucking welcome here? This isn't a place for you unless you can be a safe person. I don't debate people who only want to try to create hatred and anger because there's nothing to debate with you about. Why would I debate you? To debate you means that I think you have a valid point. To debate you means that I think that you have some actually like legitimate points to make. To debate you means that I'm going to give you a voice here on my channel. To debate you means that I'm going to sit there and take the time to think about the bullshit that you're spewing, the shit that you are trying to diarrhea into my mouth and say, take that, take that, take that, eat it, eat it, eat it, chew on that and spit it back and debate with me. No, fuck you, you stupid fucking scumbag. Again, every fucking person who knows that this is a safe space for the people who are safe to be around, then they're happy to be here. They're happy to see me yeet and delete these fucking scum. Because who would want to be around scum? Again, like I said, the people who are getting pissed, you can see them. The people who are getting, well, you can see them until I delete them. They're getting mad because they want to be hateful. They want to be able to spew their hatred. They want to be able to shit all over you, smear it in all your orifices, chain you to a wall, take all your money and healthcare away, throw you in a fucking gulag, and put you in a gas chamber, and you're supposed to say, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I will debate you. No, you stupid fucking Nazi bitch. I'm not going to debate a hateful fucking scumbag. You are evil. You are garbage. You are the worst of the worst. So then why would I debate you? Ain't no place for you. Ain't no spot for you, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Go the fuck away, motherfucker. Anyway, my policy is actually what what it's done is it's starting to generate a really nice vibe in here. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So I don't mind cursing. Kumbaya, fuck you, motherfucker. Good morning, John Ziegler. And what's really funny, not funny, you notice how, good morning, Grey Wolf. You notice how the people who want so desperately to, you love my lines, thank you, Valerie. The people, like, you never see the safe people. All right, you're gone, Tamara. Fuck you. You've been annoying the whole time. Like the people who are like, oh, you're mentally ill. I'm mentally ill because I don't want abusive people here. I love you. You speak so much good truth. Thank you. Your name is weird. Reaper? I'm going to go with that. Exactly. Fuck you, you stupid bitch. Right. If this flag offends you, then get the fuck out. You're abusive because you don't want me in here saying bad things about the people you care about. You're abusive because you don't want me to say hateful things about gay people or trans people or people from other countries or brown people. You're so mean. Bitch. Again, the only people who are offended by that is the people who are hateful. The only people who want to be allowed to be in a chat saying hateful things are hateful people. Good morning, Naomi. They're offended by jealousy. I mean, they're offended because, see, those kind of people, fascist, MAGA, racist, homophobic, transphobic. Fuck. Somebody just fucking pulled up too hard. You know, they can't live their truth. They're too ashamed. They're too afraid. They're too scared. They're too lame. They're too pathetic, whatever it is. What, Sasquatch? You're gross. It's not that I delete everything I don't agree with. I delete people who are dangerous. Do you understand? That's what I'm saying, that people who will abuse you, hi London, they will abuse you. And then when you put down a boundary and say, I will not tolerate your abuse, I will not stand for it, I will not stand here and listen to it. Thank you, Naomi. I will not allow you, all right, you're gone. I will not allow you to be in my space speaking hateful things. And then they have the audacity, the caucasity, the fucking bullshit to get offended and say, you're so hateful. You don't listen to anybody who disagrees with you. Not if what you're disagreeing about is that other people have a right to live free and unencumbered by your beliefs. Do you not know about the separation of church and state? Do you not know about the right to pursue happiness? Do you not know that how other people choose to live their lives is none of your fucking business? And when you get all fucking bent out of shape about what other people are doing, and then you get on a live stream, hello Naomi, and start to spew hate in a place that is exactly, Mr. Possessive, this thing doesn't have a gray area. It's right or wrong. Either you're a hateful, dangerous person or you are safe. And if you're not a safe person to be around, then why would I want you here? Hi, beautiful. Right? It's like only the abuser is mad when the person says, no, you're not welcome here. I will not listen to you. I will not let you spout your hate at me. I don't debate with hateful people. I don't debate with people who think that other human beings don't have a right to live freely. I don't debate with people who think that being LGBTQI plus is a choice. You know why you think it's a choice? Because you've chosen to not live your truth. And so you've decided, well, since I am gay or bi or trans or whatever you are, and I've chosen not to live that way because my mama told me not to, or my daddy said I can't do it, or whatever the fuck, like JD Vance's grandma was like, you ain't gay. Then, follow the rules, which means be a bitch and get the fuck out. People who live their truth know that those who, I'm not scared of straight people, but you do tend to be fucking scum a lot of the time. Your heteronormative bullshit that you try to push on other people, you think that the way you live is the only way to live. And I don't have time for that bullshit. I don't debate fuckers like that. I don't debate people who hate other human beings for existing. What I hate is people who hate other people for existing. What you hate is other people. I am master. I see your message. What are you saying? Oh, let me get rid of this dumb bitch. So what I do is, you like how you like how disjointed the topics are, because I'm partially talking off the cuff of whatever I'm doing, and then I see people making comments. So, and then I also like to yeet and delete stupid fuckers because, like I said, this is a safe space. So if you're dangerous, which many of you are, then you're out of here, because this is not a safe space for you and you're mad about it. It's like, That is what's so fucking weird and creepy. That's what's so creepy about you guys. These fucking Kavisa from India, Kavisha. Thank you, No Sirski. Cool room, ma'am. So I delete these dangerous people because, yes, freedom for Palestine. I delete these dangerous people because this is a safe space and you're not safe. I can see your message with the exclamation point there, but let's see. Some messages are being held for review because, see, there you go again. People trying to compare yeeting and deleting someone off of your live stream because they're dangerous and hateful and they're spewing hate and you don't want to. I'm going to delete you just because of your name is gross and I don't want to even see that name. The fact that people will say, oh, you don't want to hear me spew hate on your channel, you're just like me. What? You want to snatch people off? You want to snatch innocent people off the street and throw them in prisons? You want to take women's rights away? You want to take men's rights away? You want to take children's rights away? You want to profile people because of the color of their skin? You want to take away people's health care? You want to make everything more expensive unless you're really rich? You want white supremacy. You want to force your fucking bizarre, weird religion where you hate everybody and you do harm to the poor and you do harm to people who are in need. And then you're like, oh my God, why won't you let me talk? Why won't you debate me? Why would I debate somebody who, there's nothing to debate? Because there's nothing I can say, nor nothing I would say to you. First of all, I don't want to talk to you. I'm not interested in your opinion. I'm not going to validate what you're saying. I'm not going to give you a voice. I'm not going to give you space. I'm not going to give you air. I don't want to be near you. I don't want you near anyone that I feel that is welcome in my stream. All of the LGBTQ plus people, you know that if you're here on my stream, you're safe. And fuck those bitches. And I'm not acknowledging, I'm ignoring, eating, deleting. Sometimes I engage with someone because they don't make it clear immediately like many people do. Many people let them know immediately that many people make it clear immediately, like their first comment is just immediately, I can see that you're a hateful person. I can see that you're transphobic or you're homophobic or thank you, Jody. I can see that you're xenophobic. If you're a Trump lover, if you're MAGA, if you're fascist, then fuck off. Why would you even want to be here? That's another thing. Why would you want to be somewhere that like you're not welcome? You're not part of, you're not a safe person. You're not somebody that wants to engage in a friendly way. You literally only want to join. You support Obama? I do too. You only want to spread and spew hatred. You only want to say mean, cruel things. Nothing. Yeah, fuck you, you stupid nothing. You would say that it's nothing to try to take people's human rights away. And then you expect somebody to debate you. You think other people don't have the right to live or exist freely. You think you're above them. And then you think that you're entitled to my time and for someone to debate you. I miss Obama too. Or you spew your religious zealot, your religious fucking bullshit, creepy stuff, Anyway, guys, it always starts out nice and lovely. And so did he deport more people or did he have open borders? Like, which is it, you dumb bitch? You love to listen to me. Yeah, and like oh, hi, Jimbo. I haven't seen you in a while. And it's like people who think that their hate their hate is valid, or people who think that their hate deserves space, people who think that they have a right, like I mean, I know, like, there's people like Parker Get a Job, and there are plenty of people, they'll just spend hours and hours and they just debate MAGA. You know, I mean, I have seen live streams where if you get on and they say, who did you vote for, and if you didn't vote for Trump, they just remove you immediately, because if you feel that, like, again, the people who I'm not blocking and deleting, it's because you're safe. The people who I am blocking and deleting is because you're unsafe. You're dangerous. You're not welcome here. And then those people who I'm blocking and deleting that are not safe and are not welcome here, those are the people who are mad. If you wanted to stay, then maybe you wouldn't say hateful things. If you wanted to be somebody who was welcomed in a safe space, then you would be a safe, welcoming person. But when you walk in to a place and you immediately make it clear that you hate the people that are there, why the fuck would they keep you there? Like, you're so stupid. You are so dumb. Oh, but I already knew that. You're stupid. I want a safe space. Yes, I do. It's not an echo chamber to say, I won't allow people to abuse me. I won't allow people to step into my space and say hateful things. And you think that that's an echo chamber? Go abuse somebody somewhere else. Okay, how about that? Hi, Junior. Thank you for the safe space. You're welcome, Jody. You notice how everybody who's getting offended is the people who want to harm. Everybody who thinks that there's a problem with curating a space and moderating a space, my space. This space is my space. This isn't your space. You want to go be hateful? Go do it on your own channel, or go to the millions of streams that are open for you. Go run to those places. There are plenty of people who will debate you. There are plenty of people who will validate your hate and give you the time of day. And you know, people are just, it's like, you're losers. You are a loser. You are the bottom of the barrel. You are the shit on the bottom of my shoe that I stepped in accidentally. Yeah, I do hate hateful people. That's right. Look at that. Oh my God. You hate hateful people? How could you? Fuck you. Get off of you fucking bitch. You fucking KKK fucking scum. That's right, Mr. Possessive. I'm defending my space and the people that are here to... I'm the only mod right now. I do have one mod, but she only jumps in occasionally. Bye, Erie. I hope I see you again. It's so messed up that you just like hateful people. I hope you're joking. You're so satisfying, LOL. Okay, fine. Goodbye. Boop. Ask to be banned, and you shall be yeeted like a motherfucker. You are. Oh, do I love fucking yeeting MAGA bitches? Yes, I do. Ooh, do I love yeeting religious zealots? Yes, I do. You love watching MAGA people get triggered? I love yeeting those bitches. Even hateful people are people. Yeah, you're people and you have rights and stuff like that. But you don't have a right to be here. You love my hoodie. Thank you. It's from The Gap. It's actually like slightly, it's like £1. So I bought a weighted blanket and I hated it. You love me. Thank you. I love those emojis. Those are so pretty, Ty. I love those emojis. The heart with a bow, the hibiscus, another bow, hearts going like this, ooh, 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 and this. I love it. Thank you, Chase, for subscribing. I don't know what you mean. Mac, are you letting me know to yeet you? You love my personality? Thank you, Prayer. Like I said, my personality is kumbaya, fuck you, motherfucker. It's all, we're all one, and we're all coochie crunchy up in here, and it's all, you know, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Say that 108 times. And get the fuck out. You really think that Thich Nhat Hanh would have opened his doors to some hateful motherfucker coming in and saying, you don't have a right to live. You don't have a right to be here. You're an immigrant. Get out. Bah, 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 bah. You're illegal. Yeah, really. Okay. You think freedom of speech, you think that I have the power to, Mac. Oh, you hate cussing? Fuck you. Goodbye. Mac, stupid motherfucker, says, no, it's called freedom of speech, and you're soft. It's not freedom of speech, because I'm not the government, and I don't have a right to take your freedom of speech. You think it's freedom of speech to come into somebody's fucking live stream and say hateful shit? You're dumb. You're scum. You're an asswipe. Exactly, Chase. Freedom of speech doesn't include hate speech, and it also doesn't include speaking the things, that, whatever you want to say in a space that, like, are you on the street? Are you writing on your blog? Am I the government? Free speech is when the government shuts down someone's right to say what they want to say, like Jimmy Kimmel. Remember him? Remember how Donald Trump wanted to silence Jimmy Kimmel? Donald Trump being in the government? That's blocking from somebody's free speech. Some little lady, some old fucking wrinkly lady online on a YouTube channel blocking stupid bitches off my personal YouTube channel, and you think that I'm blocking your free speech? You're dumb. You're stupid. You're scum. Exactly. And Mac, they don't know what freedom of speech is. They are dumb. They're dumb and they're scum and they're pieces of shit. No, freedom of speech. What is the FBI hiding those files? Come on, you know, Amit. You know what they're hiding. How many times was Trump's name in there? Thank you, Jody Stewart. It's my stream and I can block whoever the fuck I want to. And, you know, when people let it be known that they want to harm people I care about, then you are not welcome here. What I think about that is you're yeeted. No, I'll just put you on a timeout. Some people I can just put on a timeout, and other people, you know. So, yeet you, yeet you, yeet you. Get the fuck off, I delete you. Scum is dumb, and you're a fucking bum, and you're so dumb. Release. Freedom of speech equals release the Epstein files. Jimbo, do you watch Don Lemon? You love me so much. Thank you, Flipstiz. Flipstizzo. Hi, Clocket. Have you heard about everyone having the same mall world dream? What does that mean? The topic is whatever. The topic is modern day Shakespeare. Don Lemon, he's so awesome. And so somebody did a song for him, which I love, and he was playing it a lot, but then he stopped, and it's the Don Lemon Show. And then he says, done. He says, release the Epstein files. No, we don't rock with Trump here. Let me know if you're a Trumper and I will delete you, motherfucker. Do you think I rock with Trump? Would I have this on my fucking stream if I rocked with Trump? Well, hey, there are some gay people who voted for Trump. Just like there's people who he deported that voted for him. Oh, thank you for letting me know so I can get rid of Meow. All right, anyway, guys. I love to be silly and to fucking get rid of you. Oh, thank you, Hawk. So I can delete you as well. Do you know what really fucking bothers me? What is sad and shocking is that the amount of MAGA motherfuckers on here, it is so creepy. Let me see what Prayer Work says. It's a reoccurring dream. Millions of people are saying they have had the same dream in this mall. I heard the story and I had the same dream being trapped in that mall. Well, a gay person voting for Trump. What about like the Hispanic people saying, you know, I will vote for Trump. And then he threw me in the back of a truck and I was like, huh? I thought the leopard-eating monsters weren't going to eat my face. That's like if Anne Frank voted for Hitler. You know? You're beautiful, LOL. Thank you. Oh, thank you for letting me know to eat you. What's mentally ill? Somebody who believes in equality for all people from all walks of life who want to live free and express themselves however. Oh, thank you for letting me know to get rid of you. So again, what's mentally ill? People who want to let all human beings live peacefully with the right to live their lives as they see fit, not as I see fit. It's not for me to decide how you ought to live or who you ought to love or how you should dress or wear your hair or what shoes you're going to wear or what job you would do or all of that stuff. That's not for me to decide. That's for you to decide. So on one hand, you got people like me who welcome all kinds of human beings, regardless of who you love, how you dress, what you want to do with your life, what country you're from, what religion you practice, what languages you speak, unless you believe that you are above other people and that you can determine how other people should live. You get to decide who gets to be on this stolen land. It's like Mexico was like half of this country. So we stole their land from them and then we said, you're illegal. Indigenous people were millions, hundreds of millions of indigenous people were all across this land. We as in the pale people with guns, killed them, moved them out, forced them out, got rid of them, pushed them to the less desirable parts of the land so that they could take it all. And I say, I don't agree with that. Here I am. I'm here. I can't change it. See, only a stupid fuck would say, let them into your house. You make dumb arguments. That's why I don't debate. Yeah, of course they're going to try to deport indigenous people, mister. You're right. You know? And so it's like, oh no, it's conquered. It's conquered, really? Are you from like 1000 AD? What are you talking about? This is supposed to be a civilized society where we're globalized. People can move about and live and work. And people who come from other countries have contributed billions of dollars into our economy. Did you know that when you remove people who are living and working here and you take 1 million people out of the workforce, guess what? It doesn't create more jobs for other people. It collapses companies. Jobs go away. Businesses close. It doesn't make more work, more jobs, more employment. It makes less. Those people are putting $1 billion into our economy. You can't just yeet them out and expect everything to go well. It's like that's what I'm saying. You can't debate with people who are actively just trying to harm. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't debate with an abuser. Somebody abuses you and they want to abuse you. And you're like, no, I don't accept this. You're not welcome here. You must leave. What do? They try to abuse you more. They, like that one dude, he had 10 YouTube channels, all with similar names, with just like, this one had 2 F's, this one had 2 G's, this one had 2 A's. It was like, and he just kept coming back on and on with his different channels. I kept yeeting and deleting him because he was saying hateful stuff. And it's like, what a desperate loser you are. You are not wanted here. You are not safe here. And yet you keep insisting. Mr. Possessive says, you can't debate an abuser, though I've tried in the past. Super toxic. It is. It's super duper toxic. Exactly. Because they're not out they don't care about facts. They don't care about logic. They don't care about the truth. They don't care about what's fair. They don't care about what's right. They say, you have to follow the law. Follow the law while you voted for a 34+ convicted felon, a rapist, a thief, a crook, an evil person. And yet you have the audacity, you have the fucking caucasity to say follow the law when you are following a criminal. And then you expect people to debate you. You think that a person who has a completely different worldview than you, which is inclusive and safe and it's inclusive and safe unless you're a fucking racist bitch, then you can get the fuck out. Why? Because you're not welcome here. You are not welcome here. If you want to spew hate, so if you want to be welcome here, don't spew hate. Isn't that easy? And then that's what I was saying. And then they want to accuse people like us who have strong boundaries, who love all types of different human beings and love them for the fact that they're diverse and that we include them and that we make a space for them to be here and to be equal. And that bothers you. And then you want me to let you hear why? So you can harm the people I care about, so that you can say hateful things to me, so that you can say stupid, hateful things about groups that you've decided for whatever sick pea brain reason that they're not worthy of human rights and dignity. And yet you think that I'm supposed to allow the abusers here. Well, you got another thing coming, and it ain't gonna be here. Mr. Possessive, I love everyone by default until they give me a reason not to, and then it's over. Well, that's very kind of you. I will be honest. When I see white people, I know that it sucks because I hate when people do it to me. However, I know that they do. When I see somebody who's pale, I immediately think probably racist, probably voted for Trump, probably dangerous, probably not somebody I would be friends with. And then, unless if they have some kind of clear, obvious sign, like, again, I don't have to be any single one of these. I don't have to be to just be an ally. This doesn't mean I'm gay, I'm trans. No, what this means is you're safe with me here. This is a safe space for you. And anyone who hates anyone represented here, anyone who hates or talks down about anyone that would be represented here, you're not welcome here. You're not welcome here. You're not welcome to harm the people that I care about. Antifa being anti-fascist? Are you anti-fascist or pro-fascist? Mr. Possessive says, I totally feel you there because same. Even as a gay guy, white mask gays can be problematic, so I have to work extra hard to make it known I'm a good one. Exactly. That's why I still have my Harris Walls sticker on my car. That's why I made a Jasmine Crockett. You can't really see it. Can you see it? It's like way back. I'm trying to point. It's there. Can you see it? It's so far. Let's see. I can go over there. I made this little thing a while ago. Let me see. Jasmine Crockett in my dirty ass windowsill. You can see I can never get to it because it's behind that shit, but I have that on my car as well. I have a sticker like this on my car. Why? Because I want people to know. Just because of the color of my skin don't mean I'm one of those motherfuckers. Jasmine's a queen. I love her. You wear your Harris Walls shirt to the gym at least a couple times a week. Yep. Batman Michael Keaton even tried to tell people in October of 2024 Trump isn't your bro and he'd never give any regular people the time of day. That's what Jody Stewart said. And Angel Riviera, is that a Puerto Rico flag? Puerto Rico! Whippa! That was Jim Crow racist. Yeah. Okay, so you can go. You're sorry for your autocorrect. Hold on. I gotta wait for the... When you delete somebody, it pops up a thing. It says, this user will be hidden, and then I can't see the other comments for a sec. That's okay, Mr. Possessive. You're always friendly. So, like, there's certain people that, yeah. Am I judging somebody by the color of their skin? Oh, because I said that, so yeah, I am prejudiced against white people. I'm not, but see, the difference is that, so there's a difference. I'm not judging. So judging somebody by the color of their skin would be, I see the color of your skin and therefore I think you're a bad person, or I think you're this or that or the other thing. When I see a white person or somebody who's pale, hello, Shiloh. I don't assume that they're a bad person, but I question, are you MAGA? Are you racist? Are you safe? Those are the questions that I have, which is not judging. It's called discerning, which many racist people don't know how to do because you're racist and you're stupid and you've got shit where your brain should be. You can rewind a little bit if you want to see and what the topic's about. And so when I see a pale skinned person, I have thoughts. It's called being discerning. It's called, you got to prove shit to me. I'm not going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I am going to be cautious. I'm not going to be mean to them. I'm not going to be like, fuck you, bitch. You know, I will. First of all, I'm a very introverted person and I'm not like walking around like, hi, be my friend, you know. Thank you, Shiloh. Sorry, I'm kind of saying your name wrong. I know Luis Rodriguez, who's about to get fucking deported, is not up here supporting Trump, you bitch. See? Stupid fuckers who vote against their own self-interests. You are so dumb. You are so dumb. It's like Kash Patel, Vivek Ramaswamy, who's the other one? You know, they think that being close to their abusers will, you know, proximity will give them power and protection. No, bitch, they will bite your face off too. You're the first one who's going to go down under when they need a scapegoat. Believe me. You know, you stupid people who are aligning with your own worst enemy, sleeping with the enemy because you think it's going to keep you safe. guess what? They don't like you. They just like to use you as a fucking, you know, somebody who they can point to and be like, look, this one person likes us. So pathetic. And then they actually think that like that they have like a valid thing to say. That's what I'm saying. Like me yeeting and deleting them, am I stopping them from speaking? Am I stopping them from having their opinions? Am I stopping them from having a YouTube channel? Am I stopping them from going on a live stream and saying whatever they want to say? Write a blog. You could do an op-ed. You could go debate. Like I said, there's lots of people. That's their whole shtick. Get the fuck out, bitch. You are a white supremacist. Go the fuck out. You know? So, again, it's like this world is set up for white, cisgender, heteronormative people. Everything ubiquitous is everywhere you go. It's about the white, heteronormative lifestyle. And then they want to get mad when you want to create a safe space for the people who are not that. And then, hey, if you're white and you're straight, even if you're a man, if you're a white straight man, but you're safe, you're welcome here. I haven't yeeted a single person who makes it clear that they're safe. What does it mean to be safe? It means that you don't try to impose your beliefs on others' lives. Me yeeting you out of my live stream because I don't want to see your hateful comments and I'm not going to debate you and I don't want to give you a chance to spread hate in my live stream. I don't want you to say things to people in my comments. I don't want to see your comments. I'm not going to debate your comments. I don't want to hear them myself. Why? Because they're hateful. They're everywhere, but I don't need them here. It's like, you know, it's like this people who like, I'm like, oh, all people have a right to live and work wherever they want to, as long as they're, you know, not doing crimes. And then other people are like, just the fact that you want to live and work here is a crime because you're brown or because you have a, you know, a different language. And it's like, that is not welcome here. So just like you know, you want to snatch people up, like actual people, you want to snatch them off of the street and throw them in a van and then go get rid of them and throw them on a plane and put them somewhere. That's what you want to do. I'm just yeeting you off of my live stream. I'm not yeeting you out of the country and then want to be like, you're doing the same thing. Like, you are so dumb. That's what I'm saying. You can't debate with people who the basis of what they're saying is hateful. The basis of what they're saying is this double standard. Like you cannot logic with somebody whose belief system is built around, I'm better than you. The way I live is better than you. The way I fuck is better than you. The way I love is better than you. The way I fucking learn is better than you. The way that I walk around is better than you. The way I dress is better than you. The way I fucking do whatever the fuck I want to do is better than you. And because I'm better than you, you don't get to exist. So, you know, get the fuck out. Well, saying that you're conservative, but you respect everyone's beliefs as long as we stay peaceful. Yeah, that's fine. I respect your beliefs as long as it doesn't include trying to harm other people, trying to take rights away from other people, trying to take livelihood away from other people, trying to literally steal people from their lives and throw them somewhere else. Yeah, I can make a funny face. It's called get the fuck out. I'll put you on a timeout. Okay. Stingray. Yeah, it's the whole like I respect everyone's beliefs as long as we stay peaceful, but it's not peaceful when you start to talk shit about other human beings and their rights to exist. Okay? My right to yeet you, to ignore, yeet, and delete you is not the same as somebody's right to live and work. And if you can't fucking discern that, you're the problem. You know what I'm saying? You think that it's the same. You think that some old lady on a live stream yeeting you because, yeah, you're right. You're right, Mr. Possessive. Even saying you're conservative is immediately, it doesn't intimidate me. It makes me think you're unsafe because it makes me think that what you're really, it's a euphemism. It's a nice way to say a fucked up thing. You're saying, I voted to take people's rights away. I voted to harm others. I'm conservative. It's not conservative to harm other people. What? What I have, my words I have for you is ignore, yeet, and delete. That's my word for you. I gotta stretch. Hi, Dennis Young. Hi, crazy fool. Oh, okay. Bye, you stupid bitch. At least you named yourself correctly. Oh, that's what I was saying. They want to call us mentally ill. That's a very abusive thing abusers do when a toxic abuser is abusing a person. And hello from England, Doc GB. So when a toxic person is abusing you and then you assert boundaries and you say you're not welcome here, or I won't continue to engage with you, I don't want to be your friend, I don't want to be dating you, whatever it is, then they turn around and they call you crazy. See, there you go. They want to tell you you're crazy because you won't let me abuse you. You're crazy because you're putting up boundaries that block me. You're crazy because you won't let me say hateful things about you and people that you care about. Yeah, that makes me crazy. Sure, Jen. You know? So it's like, that's an abuser's playbook. That's somebody, Stingray, if you voted for Trump, I'm going to delete you. So, you know, you don't have to say who you voted for because it is private, but, you know. Hey, if you want to say, if you voted for Trump, let me know. I can just delete you. You want to see my incense? I have this little pack. This pack, it's like, as you can see, they sell them together. Oh, wait, who was the one asking me about? Was it Mr. Possessive? Or was somebody else? There's this one, super hit, right? I think that's what this black one is here. Okay, so let me get rid of this piece of shit. You just want to come here and diarrhea on my stream? Get out of here with your fucking loose shits. You got the runs. You got the trots. You get the fuck out. Unfortunately, it's not a different view. It's hate. Right? And again, only somebody who wants to hate you and abuse you will say, you don't agree with my opinion. No, you fucker. I don't agree with your abuse. And if you can't discern the difference between an opinion and abuse, you're part of the problem. And you're in the ignore, yeet, and delete group. The people who know what I'm saying, I don't have to explain it because you get it. You understand. I've been in abusive relationships, unfortunately. No, honey, it's called festivity, and I love lights, and I don't give a fuck what month it is. Why do I have to only have lights because it's Christmas? Who made that rule up? You can buy lights at any time of the year, and you can hang them up all year round, and nobody gets to decide whether it's Christmas or not Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get to put the fuck I want to put. Thank you for saying you love my lights. But yeah, it's like abusive people do not want to heal. They don't want to hear from those that they've abused. They don't want to get better. They don't want to learn. They're not actually interested in a genuine debate. That's why I'm all year festive. I always have my lights because it makes me feel joyous. So I always have them on. Old enough to be your mother. But, you know, it's like people who are like, it's, oh, so you don't allow different opinions. It's not a difference of an opinion. It's an entirely different worldview. An opinion is, I don't like pickles, or I don't like mushrooms. I do like pickles, but I don't like mushrooms. An opinion is, I don't like to wear stripes. An opinion is, I like that movie. I like this movie. I didn't like that book. Those are opinions. But so I'm going to yeet you because I don't know why you're asking me personal questions that have nothing to do with anything I'm talking about. It's none of your fucking business, and it's just creepy. So, no, I'm not saying I don't. I'm just saying those are opinions. I do like stripes. Actually, I did not wear stripes for many years for whatever reason. I don't know. I didn't like stripes. And I also never wore plaid. But now I like, my sons got into plaid and I started to get into plaid. So now I have like a lot of plaid stuff. Okay, those are opinions. But when you're talking about stripping rights from human beings because you don't like the way that, like, who they love, or you don't like the fact that they were born on another piece of land. You don't like the fact that they speak more than one language. Jealousy! Remember that old lady? Jealousy! It's jealousy! You're jealous because they're multilingual, they're polyglots, and you aren't. They're smart and you're dumb, and so you hate them. You want to take their... So you made it clear that you are a yeet and delete. I know, it's the racism, the xenophobia, it's so out of control, and it's just so, thank you. You know, and like the whole, like, what rights? Like I said, I'm not here to debate you. I'm not here to educate you. I'm not here to inform you about how people are having their rights stripped away. Because if you could legitimately, like, if you're old enough to have a YouTube channel, you're old enough to do some fucking research. But the fact that you could sit there and ask what rights are other people having taken away, that tells me that you're a bad faith questioner. You're a troll. Why? Because you could easily Google it. You could like, you don't have to Google. It's like people are like, how is Charlie Kirk racist? Did you listen to him speak for 30 seconds? Why am I not on Instagram? If you listen to him speak and you can't discern the racism, then you are the fucking racist. It's like, why am I going to explain to you how you're hateful? You just go look in the mirror. Why am I not on Instagram? I'm not on Instagram because I have YouTube, I have TikTok, I have Patreon, I have a website, and I just don't have that much time in my fucking day. I have clients, and actually I need to go get to work. It's actually, I didn't realize how late it is and how long I've been on here. I just simply don't have enough time in the day to have that many social media accounts to keep up with. and I have clients and I have their social media accounts that I need to keep up with, and I have a lot of work to do. That's what I started talking about when I first started this stream, which is that I've got a couple of new clients. I'm just waiting for them to send me the info so I can get started on their website. And maybe I don't debate. It's not that I can't explain my point, you stupid fuck. It's that I won't. Because if you need me to explain to you what's racist, then that means you're a bad faith actor. That means that you're here just to cause arguments. You're not genuine. You're not sincere. You're not coming with facts. You're not speaking from truth. You're speaking from your fucking twisted, sick agenda where you're trying, just like Charlie Kirk. He pretended that he was speaking facts, but what he was talking about was lies and distorted statistics. And he had a lot of hateful, disgusting, racist, stupid fucking lies that he claimed were beliefs. And then you want me to sit here and try to argue with you? There's nothing I can say to you that will get through to you. You're not going to change your mind. I personally don't try to change people's minds. Why? Because I have better shit to do. I don't give a fuck about what's in your mind. I don't give a fuck about what you think. I don't give a fuck about what you believe. And I certainly don't give a fuck about what your opinion is. But I do give a fuck about my safe space and the safe space of those that I want to engage with. And if you've made it clear that you're not a part of the vibe and the tribe of the safe space, we're not racist, we're not fucking transphobic or xenophobic motherfuckers up in here, and get the fuck out. You just want to, like this loser. What a pathetic loser you are. You're such a creep. You are such a creep. And it's not an opinion when you think that other people don't have a right to exist. It's called hatred. And I don't make a safe space for hateful people. And you can say, you're hateful, because I block abusers. And again, only an abuser would call you hateful for blocking them. Only an abuser is mad that you won't listen to them. Only an abuser says hateful shit because they want to trigger you and they want you to engage with them, and they get mad when you won't. They say hateful stuff because they want to make me pissed. They want to hear me go back and forth. They want to try to prove me wrong. I'm not going to engage with you. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of trying, like, it's the validation, it's the time, it's the energy, it's the idea that anything that you have to say, I give a fuck about, or that I would consider, or that I would try to parse through. Like, I don't care about you. I don't fucking believe that you're safe. I think that you're just a dangerous loser who wants to get ahead in life by putting others down. And you know, and it's like, if you pop on my live stream and you can clearly see and hear within the first minute or two that, you know, this is a safe space for LGBTQ plus, this is a safe space where I just talk about what I'm going through or what I'm doing today or whatever it is, work or whatever, then and you make it a point to say something hateful, like, you're so pathetic. You're such a loser. You're so cringe. It's a cringe fest. So Unscripted with DJ says, am I entertaining it now? I'm not entertaining it. I'm explaining to the people that I care about being here why I curse so much, why I eat and delete so many people, why I refuse to engage with obviously hateful people. You know, again, it's like, if you are not racist or xenophobic or homophobic or transphobic. None of the things that I'm saying would bother you. Maybe you don't like cursing. Not everybody likes cursing. You might not like my style. You might not be interested in all my lights. You might not want to be here. Republicans are the most evil I've witnessed. Yeah, and what did they say? Ain't no hate like Christian love. Ain't no hate like Christian love. And so you see these losers, they're so pathetic. Like the fact that hateful people love to go where they're not wanted. They love to go try to create problems. They love to just try to make discord, to try to create arguments, and to try to, they claim it's a debate when it's not a debate, because you're not using real facts and logic. You're coming from hatred and your white Christian nationalistic fucking white supremacy small dick energy shit, and they're stupid and they're scum and they're ugly and they're dumb, and that's why we get to delete them. But anyway, thank you so much for being here with me, starting my day, and enjoying the yeeting and the deleting of the fucking people who are really just there to be hate. I don't agree with you, I'm sure, but at the end of the day, it's America. This is your platform. You can use it any way you can. I hope you have a great day. And remember, a dead man, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I don't know Alex Wilson. Exactly, Hood Matrix. What the fuck does Jesus have to do with this shit? Do you know MAGA would fucking throw Jesus in a gulag too? And the thing is, like, again, I keep coming back to this. The abuser gets angry when you have boundaries. The abuser will tell you you're crazy for wanting peace. One of these guys I was dating, God, this is like 20 years ago. He was cheating. It was really, really gross. It was like Tiger Woods kind of shit. Yeah, I always immediately delete people. I automatically shut people out when they display their hate and their violence. I don't give people second chances in that way. But people who talk about Jesus where it has no place really know nothing about the man, Hood Matrix says. Saying Jesus loves you. The problem with saying Jesus loves you is that you're assuming a big, huge assumption that I think Jesus is some kind of deity and that him loving me means something positive. Like, when you say Jesus loves you, what that tells me is that you're a religious zealot who wants to, like you don't know what I believe. You don't know what I practice. You don't know what I follow. You have no idea. You don't know if I was injured in some religious manner. Like, you have no idea. How many people out here have been molested by a priest and then have some loser say, Jesus loves you? You don't know what the fuck that person's been through. You don't know what religious experiences they've had. So for you to push your view out as if it's some kind of factual statement that's a good thing, like, no, I don't appreciate your tossing your religious beliefs at me. Ugh, I don't want it. Keep it to yourself. I think that Jesus would think, mind your fucking business. It ain't your business. Keep your religion to yourself. That's what I think. However, I don't know him. I don't really give a fuck what he thinks. What I do know is that a huge majority of people who claim to follow him are bad, and they harm and they hate, and they use his name as a way to hold other people back, to take people's rights away, to try to control others, lots of bad stuff. So you think it's positive. What makes you think I think it's positive? the fact that you think telling me your religious thing is positive, but I just said, you have no idea what my experience with religion has been. You have no idea if saying Jesus loves you would be received by me positively, because you don't know me. You don't know what I believe. You don't know my experiences. I don't know you. I don't know what you think. I do know that people who say religious shit to strangers are usually fucking creepy and pushy and fucking weird. So if I don't want you to say Jesus loves you to me, then you should respect that. And you shouldn't tell me that I'm being hostile because I didn't fucking ask you. If I said assalamu alaikum to you, would you take that as sweet and kind? If I said Jehovah loves you, would you think that's sweet and kind? You don't know. You don't know what the fuck my intentions are, and I don't know what your beliefs are. So why would somebody saying a religious thing to somebody else, how do you know if it's positive? Again, I don't necessarily think automatically it's bad, but I do know that people who tend to be openly kind of pushy with their religion also tend to be fucking creepy, be MAGA, be, somebody who has beliefs that I don't agree with. A lot of religious people want to impose all kinds of restrictions on other people about how they can live and who they can love and how they can show up and how they can dress and how they can express themselves. So yes, I do immediately think that saying Jesus loves you is some kind of unwanted statement that is not inherently positive, because a lot of hatred comes from so-called religion. So, okay, exactly, Hood Matrix. How do you know? You don't know what I think. You don't know what I believe. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know my experience. So for you to assume that your religious beliefs are inherently good and positive and inherently mean something good and positive to other people is pretty fucking arrogant, which again, racist people are ultimately arrogant. Okay, you're out. Bye. Don't you be fucking doing that on my channel. Anyone making any assumptions about their religion and then other people should automatically assume positive, it's just so stupid. It's small-minded, and I know some of the Bible enthusiasts like to ascend Jesus to the same level of God. I mean, isn't it all like the God and the ghost and the Holy Spirit and all the I don't know. I don't give a fuck, okay? I'm not religious. I practice Buddhism. I don't have moderators. I have one, but she, she's only been here a couple times. Hi, Wei-san. I practice Buddhism. And on this channel, which is my channel, I do sometimes talk about that. I talk a lot about that. Okay. Jenny, please don't do all caps because it's hard to see. It's hard to read. It's kind of... Did I see your question? Let me see, Sheila. Let me see. Shiloh. I know that's Brad Pitt's daughter's name. Why not practice a different religion than the one that I do? I don't know why. Yeah, I love nature. Let me see. I'm going to scroll back, Shiloh, and see if I can. MAGA is a cult. Yep. But that wasn't a question. Alex Wilson was a black reporter who... Oh, in Little Rock. That's bad. All right, let me see. I don't see a question from you, though. Sorry, it's hard to like keep the flow of my thoughts going while looking at comments. Again, reading comments is like trying to have like 50 different conversations at the same time. You're sorry that Mr. Possessive feels what way? Let me see. Where'd you go, Mr. Possessive? When people communicate anything religious to me, I get super uncomfortable, spiritual. But Mr. Possessive is right. It is annoying when people, why would you feel sorry? I mean, he has a right to feel that way, because when people try, like I said, this is my channel. If you came here, it's not the same thing as me knocking on your door or jumping in your live stream and start talk about Jesus. So if I want to talk about Buddhism, meditation, my practice, my experiences on my own channel, I have a right to do that. And if you don't like it, you can leave, right? If you're not interested in what I have to say, you can leave. If it doesn't ring true for you, or you're not interested, like, I don't remember if it was Mr. Possessive, but somebody, I was chatting with, and they were saying, I really like your channel. I follow you. I don't like, I'm not interested in every video you do. And I was like, of course not. I have other people that I follow, and I love their videos, and I might even be a member, but I don't even watch every single video, because not every single topic interests me, and I wouldn't expect anyone else to feel that way. My question was from Shiloh: do you think most white folks are racist? Probably. I think you will follow me. Thank you, Text 10K Runner. Okay, bye. Well, like I was saying earlier, I don't know if you were here when I was saying that. Like, when I see somebody who's got pale skin, I immediately have thoughts. Are they racist? Are they pro, rounding people up and throwing them in concentration camps? I question it. Again, like I was saying, it wasn't you. No, I know. I feel like I know who it was, but for some reason, their name is not popping into my head at the moment. So, sorry, I was answering Sheila's question. When I see people who are pale, so I was saying I'm introverted. It's not like I go out in the street and I talk to people. I mean, I'll say hi or whatever, but it's not like I'm like going up to people and trying to make friends or joining groups, random groups, and like engaging. I'm very introverted. I work from home. I got my kids. I'm a single mom. So I take my kids to school. I come home. I do some work. I do some errands, do some chores, and then I get to work. So with that being said, I don't have a lot of interaction with white people. My sister is white. My mom is a black woman. She's an immigrant. She's an American citizen. She's Haitian. My dad was white. He's dead. My two kids are white. My ex was white. Again, I hate to use that. Thank you, Text Runner. And again, when you're clearly a hateful person and your first comment makes that clear, it's just so much easier, because then I can just I can ignore you and delete you without even engaging, and I love that. I don't love that they're fucking hateful, but I love that I can just get rid of you real quick. So Shiloh, Mr. Possessive says, Shiloh, I think with white privilege comes an inherent racism, since society is largely built for white people, unfortunately, but I think there's plenty of white people who do the work to try to undo. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I have one friend, she's a white lady, but she's Russian, so she's not like an American white lady. And I think that I do feel that she's black Haitian, not Asian. She's from Haiti. I do think that, and again, it's not true, because lots of white people from other countries can be very racist as well, but I feel that the white American is just different. Because again, like somebody else pointed out, a lot of European people or people from other countries, they speak multiple languages. And when you speak multiple languages, you have a broader understanding of more than one culture. And when you live in a place where a lot of different languages and cultures and kinds of people interact and live together in harmony, it's harder to be racist. So Your mom is white, French, English, and your dad is Mexican, Italian. Cool. You find yourself being afraid of mostly older white guys and white ladies. Yeah. My sister, who is like 2 and some years older than me, and she's white, she does immediately assume that older white people are racist. And I mean, it's, you know, again, it's not like a hateful thing. It's just like, you're probably racist. And, you know, and she's right. And like, I like old people. Old people are pretty cute to me. So there have been some times where I'm like, oh, look at that cute white. No, I don't say white. I say, oh, look at that cute old guy. And she's like, he's probably racist. And, you know, and I laugh. But the fact is that it is, to me, it makes sense to be discerning. Again, it's not, I'm not saying be racist. No, you can't be racist against white people. It's impossible to be racist against white people. Why? Because racism is a system that was built by white people for white people to harm people of color. And I can be prejudiced against white people. I can prejudge you and think, I wonder. So again, I'm not prejudging in the sense like I assume they're racist, but I do have questions like, I wonder if you are, and I don't trust you right away. And unless I see like a clear sign or like, you know, a Kamala sticker or something that makes it obvious that they are communicating that they are safe, then I do wonder. I mean, I lost a couple friends during the Black Lives Movement because it was like, wait, you what? You think what? Bye, bitch. That's a shame. We were friends for 8 years and I just found out that you're a fucking racist. You know, never had a situation where it came up until it did. And then I found out. And then I fucking needed you. Okay? I don't give a fuck. I ain't got no chill for fucking racists. Ain't no way. Oh, thank you for letting me know. So I can throw you in the garbage. Bye. So, back to Sheila's question, who might not even be here now because it took so... Oh, there you are. You're personally attracted to American white women, and some of them are friendly when I don't expect them to. I don't know what you mean you're attracted to them. Are you a man? I thought, are you a lesbian? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be... Look at me. I'm like, are you a man? None of my business. Thank you. I'm so pretty. I didn't mean to make any assumptions, but I'm just saying, I thought Sheila was... I can barely see your picture. I look so comfy. Thank you. I'll be more comfy when... so I have a heated blanket, and earlier on the stream, I bought another one, and I was saying that I'm buying another one because every day when I sit here at my desk, I like the heated blanket on my lap. But then when I go to bed, I have the heated blanket at night. I just used it for the first time last night. Hi, Miles, Hampshire. Her father had a choice of moving off the family farm and becoming Americans. Whose father? I must have missed another comment. Oh, your mom. Your grandma was a little girl when half of Mexico became Texas. That's what I'm talking about, Jenny. They're like, you don't live in Mexico anymore. You're in Texas. Oh, and you're illegal. Like, what? That's some bullshit. But do you know about Palantir? I heard some little something about that. Hi, my dad is an NFL Hall of Famer. Cool. I probably have no idea who he is because I don't watch sports. Your dad was born in Texas and they moved to Detroit. That does sound racist, Sheila. Thank you, Miles, for saying I'm amazing. So what was I saying? Like I said, it's kind of hard to like carry on 5 different conversations at once. So again, back to my opinion about white people, pale people. Whiteness is a fake. Whiteness isn't really real. Whiteness was made up so that they could oppress other people, and that the poor pale people, Sheila, I've been teased on my color by the Indians. Can you imagine? Well, there's a lot of colorism in cultures that exists. I'm white. LOL. Right. I am. I'm pale. Growing up, it was always, I'm pink. I'm pink and I'm pale. What kind of question is that? So I do tend to assume, well, I don't tend to assume, I tend to question. And again, it's not like I'm out here running around making friends with a bunch of white people, or every time I see a white person, I'm like, let's be friends. Like I've said before, if I was walking down the street and there was a group of people of color and a group of people who were all pale, I would want to walk past the people of color. Why? Because the white people creep me out. Groups of white people, it's giving, oh, thank you for letting me know. It's giving KKK, So, and that's what that man was saying. The man who I talked about earlier, he was a white man, and he said he's straight and he's, just like a white guy, whatever. And he said, so first he played a clip of a black woman saying, if I walk down the street and I see pride flags, I feel a lot safer than I would ever feel walking down the street with American flags. And then he talked about that, and he said how true that was for him. He said, I'm not gay. I'm a white, straight man. But if there were three groups of people, one, a group of black people, one, a group of white people, and three, a group of, people with pride flags, he said the only group I would be afraid to go near would be the white people. The only group that I would think would say harmful or hateful things would be the white people. The only group I wouldn't want to go hang out with would be the group of white people. And then he talked about having a gay sister. He talked about having a MAGA dad. And he said, his MAGA dad voted against his sister. His MAGA dad is hateful. And he doesn't want to hang out with his MAGA dad. And that a lot of MAGA people despise him. And again, it's like people getting on my stream like, but you're white. What does that mean? Does that mean that I'm supposed to be racist? Does that mean that I'm supposed to make a safe space for racists? Does that mean that I'm supposed to debate racists? Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I'm white and I was raised by a black woman. Thank God. That was like the best thing that ever happened to me in my life. And thank God, because it's just like being raised by a black woman is the best thing in the world. Ain't nobody better than a black woman, honey. And with that, I gotta go.